must be a TinkerMill member that wants nighttime access. This certification video, plus your quiz that you submit with 100% accuracy, will give you that overnight access on your key fob. We are so glad that you're wanting this access. Please know that it is a big responsibility. You will be required to be confident in shutting down the space if you were to ever be the last to leave. You're going to find the clipboard at the front of the building. No matter where you are in the building, you'll come to the front to grab your checklist. It's going to be your responsibility to also sign off on this paper that you completed the shutdown procedure on what date and what time. There's also going to be a digital QR code that you could do it digitally as well, or pen and paper. No matter where you are in the building, you'll come to the front because you're responsible for checking the entire property. So even if your project was way out in the welding bay, or maybe your vehicle is on the other side of the property, if you believe you're the last to leave, you need to walk the entire space. It tells us to first confirm you're the last to leave. Hello? Okay, we're the last to leave. Let's go to the back bay lighting. So we're in the back bay, and you might notice that it is not dark, but you might be here when it's very dark, and it can be very hard sometimes to find this light switch. This light switch for the back bay is on this beam in between the welding and the paint booth pottery bay. You'll just flip those off. Next, we want to make sure that all of our exterior doors are locked and closed. We'll start with the wood shop. You make sure this door is closed, the button is blue, and then this big bay door needs to be closed as well, and it needs to be latched. After you check the wood shop doors, we want to turn the lights out in the wood shop, but there's one light that needs to stay on. It's just a cord. Goes to this one emergency light. There's some paper on here that says, please keep it on. If it's not plugged in, plug it in. That's an emergency exit light, so if it gets really dark in here, people can find the exit. The other light switch is actually in the main space. The rest of the wood shop lights are on this light switch, which is not in the wood shop, but right outside of the wood shop. Make sure they get off. Next, you'll come around to the pottery area and make sure the door is closed. The button is blue because it's locked, and then this light will stay on. It's all of the lights. I don't have one small light to leave on as emergency light. You'll notice the light switch here is blocked, so it must stay on. Thanks. Next, we want to check the event room space doors. We have this door. Make sure it's all the way closed. And again, a big bay door that wants to be latched. And then turn the light out. Next is this machine shop area. So the machine shop is to my right. The light switch is not in the machine shop. It's in the hallway. Turn it off. We're back in the main space. If you look around, it should be the shop's responsibility of anyone working the shops that they've turned off the lights in their shops. And then we'll turn off the big main lights in the space. Those light switches are over here by the door. Both switches go off. One small light will stay on. It's special. Next, we're going to check the office area lights. So we have the bathrooms, the conference room. Light switches are pretty easy to see. Some of the tricky light switches in here is going to be this light switch by the front door. That's where you're going to turn off. And it's going to turn off all the way down the hallway towards the back of the space. And then the other light switch in the front office is here. It has googly eyes on it. As you turn off the lights in the front space, this one light in the hallway will stay on. That's our emergency light at this exit. And then finally, we're at the front door. Make sure it's all the way shut and that the blue light is on the lock. When you do leave, make sure you have your key fob with you because you will need that key fob if you need to get back in. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you taking this responsibility seriously. This is for the safety of our space and all the people that want to access these amazing STEAM resources within the space. Make sure that after you submit your quiz, it's 100%. And know that it will take up to 72 hours for that key fob access to activate. Someone on the admin staff will reach out to you when you have that access, and we appreciate your patience with that. And we hope to see you make something cool soon.